Happy Friday, guys, and welcome back to our next video. We are continuing on the Life of a Showgirl journey. Today we will be reacting to Wood, and if I'm remembering correctly, this is the one that had some crazy stuff going on. So thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you all have had a great week. Without further ado, let's go ahead and react to Wood by Taylor Swift. Let's go! Okay, love this riff. Let's go.
Daisy's bare naked, I was distraught. He loves me not. He loves me not. Penny's unlucky, I took him back and then stepped on a crack. And the black cat laughed. And
Okay.
baby, I'll admit I've been
Pre-chorus?
a little superstitious. Fingers crossed until you put your hand on mine. Seems to be that you and me, we make our own luck. A bad sign is all good. I ain't gotta knock on wood.
Oh, nice. Okay, chorus. Here we go.
Never did me any good. I ain't got to knock on wood.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see. His love was the key that opened my thighs.
Oh.
Cause I don't need to catch the bouquet to know a hard rock.
Okay, yes, this is definitely the one. I had lots of people saying, I cannot wait to see your reaction to this. Now, I understand why. And I believe this is also the song when I first listened to it, like that intro riff, I was like, oh, this is the Jackson 5. And I'm pretty sure, correct me guys if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure she ended up crediting the Jackson 5. I love this progression. Oh, this riff is amazing. All right, let's continue.
It's on the way. And baby, I'll admit I've been a little superstitious. The curse on me was broken by your magic wand. Seems to be that you and me, we make our own luck. New high, manhood. I ain't gotta knock on wood.
What is happening? What? This progression though is so good. Nice. Okay. I mean, you can't help but groove to this, right?
Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see. His love was the key that opened my thighs. Forgive me, it sounds cocky. Hypnotize me and open my eyes. Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see. His love was the key that opened my thighs.
Okay, that was a really short song. Oh, wow, that is really short. Okay, 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Okay. All right, guys. So many thoughts on this one. Let's talk about this. Okay, guys. All right. Yes, this was the one. Okay, so first things first. I'm going to kind of like start big and hone in here. Okay, so first things first. When I did my quick listen to this at like midnight, 1 a.m., when I was feeding my newborn at the time when this first released, I listened to it and I was like, oh, I recognize this song. And so I was really caught up because I'm a musician. I'm sure that's what it is. I was really caught up in the like chord progressions, the musicianship on the album versus right away like what she was actually singing about. So when I first listened to like 30 seconds of the song, I was like, man, this riff sounds really familiar. And it makes sense now. Once like the following day, I was chatting with some other music reactors and they were like, oh my gosh, you were right. She's like credited the Jackson 5, and I was like, oh my God, yes, I want you back. I grew up listening to the Jackson 5. My mother, God rest her soul, loved the Jackson 5. Oh my goodness. So I like grew up listening to the Jackson 5. So when I heard this chord progression, I was like, oh, Yes, I know this. So that's really cool. And, that happens a lot. I mean, so many songwriters and musicians, right? They use similar chord progressions. It sounds similar. As long as you credit the correct artist, like, it's no big deal, right? Like, it happens all the time. There's so many chord progressions. There's only so many chord progressions that you can use, right? So obviously love the progression. Like I said, huge Jackson 5 fan here. Also just really like how she started like this verse. At first I was like, okay, maybe I have this wrong, because like the way it starts, and I think now that I'm remembering, excuse me guys, I am filming this is very late at night. It's very late. But I'm remembering now, I think this is the one I saw in an interview. She was talking about how it started really innocently and then it kind of turned into a not so innocent song. So you kind of actually see that like in verse 1, I was like, oh, okay. I also just love, like I said, Daisy's bed naked, I was distraught. Like that's really cool. He loves me not. He loves me not. Like, that's just a really cool way of that. Like, he loves me, he loves me not. That's just a cool way of saying it. I really appreciate that. That's really awesome. So you do really see the innocence of this song. Like, started listening to it. I'm like, oh, I definitely like was totally wrong. This was not the song. And it wasn't until I think it wasn't even until, okay, so we've got the pre-chorus, which is really, really cool. So yeah, it wasn't even until the ending of the chorus, let me just highlight that here for you guys. His love was the key that opened my thighs. And that's when I was like, oh, wait, whoa. Hang on. This is that song. I also would love to know what Mama Swift thinks about this song. So yeah, this is definitely the song. And then, okay, so this song, before I get more into like the lyrics and stuff, the setup of this song kind of threw me, but in a good way. I was like, oh, whoa, this is very different of Taylor. It's a very short song. So she does a verse. Let me just scroll this up here. She does a verse 1, right? She has this really cool pre-chorus that leads us into this really fun jam and chorus, right? And then this is a bridge. Which I was like, oh, wait a second. Because I was like, wait, where are we going here? I was like, okay, this must be verse 2. And I was like, that's really short to be verse 2. Okay, so this all makes sense. So very, very cool, just the structure of this song. Okay, so let's dive into the lyrics of this song. So again, like I said, you can definitely tell that it started very innocently until we get to the end of that first chorus. And you're like, okay, wait, what did she just say? Especially since, like, yes, Taylor has sung about these things, but in a more, like, not so in-your-face way, I guess you could say. So this is kind of, this for me, from what okay, let me rephrase. I am not a Swiftie. So from what I've heard from Taylor, this seemed a lot more in-your-face. Just kind of right there, kind of like Sabrina Carpenter. Let's compare that. So like Sabrina Carpenter, that's like her whole brand, right? Is like hypersexualized. So when I heard this from Taylor, I'm like, wait, what? Like it just kind of like threw me. I was like, oh my gosh, Mama Swift, what do you think about this? So it started very innocently, and then we get to the end of that chorus. You're like, oh my gosh, wait, what did you just say? And then we also get that again. That's really funny. I think some of my friends were like wanting to see me react to this to just see how embarrassed I could get. And now I'm understanding why. Like, I think the idea of the song, it's really funny. It's obviously very lighthearted. Like I said, I really enjoyed the chord progression. I think the setup of the song is really cool. But it's just like, I did not see this coming from Miss Taylor Swift. What is going on here? I wonder what Travis thinks about so yeah, we kind of see after that first chorus these little like oh goodness, abuse of the mic. We kind of see these like little, innuendos here. But oh my goodness, yeah, I did not see that coming. That was really just kind of threw me for a loop here. But like I said, overall, I think the production is really great on this song. I really, like I said, love the chord progression. And I do think that the songwriting is, of course, like the way she throws things in there is very like purposeful, and I don't think it's too over the top. Like Sabrina Carpenter is like too over the top for me, where I'm like, oh my goodness, girlfriend, like what is going on here? I don't think this is too over the top. I just think it was just so very different from at least a Taylor that I've listened to. Oh my goodness. So, oh my gosh, so much fun to review that song, guys. What did you think? Were you expecting this? Do you guys like the song? What was it like? Whoa, what did she just say? Because I feel like at first I did not catch that at all. So let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments below. And again, as always, guys, thank you all so much who have joined the Patreon. That's been so fun. For those of you who are over there or maybe are thinking about joining, I am releasing a weekly newsletter for free members all the way up to our higher tier members. And just letting you guys know like what I'm working on, things you can look forward to, some fun life updates. I realized I haven't really done like an introduction like of myself. A lot of you don't even know like all of my background because I have a pretty like crazy career background. So I did a little introduction there. And so every week I'm going to try to do it on Mondays if my daughter will allow. Around Monday nights, I'm going to try to release a weekly newsletter so you guys can kind of see like what I've been working on, what the week is going to bring, and all that fun stuff. And like I said, I've been looking for comments and suggestions on where we should go next. Somebody said, and I totally missed this. Okay, like, again, I think it's just being like a new mom that I totally missed that this happened. I did not realize that there are acoustic versions of all of these songs. I think potentially somebody said that. I haven't actually looked into it yet. So if that's the case, somebody did say I should react to those. Would you guys be interested in that? I also know the Eras Tour documentary series. I think it's like a 6-part series. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I could also react to that. So just let me know what you guys are interested in, what you want to see here, what you want to see over on Patreon. I've got some more Patreon reacts that are dropping. So definitely let me know what you guys are interested in. And for those of you who have joined the Twitch fam, thank you all so much. I try to stream at least once a week, typically on Sundays. Sometimes it's Friday or Saturday, kind of all depending on the fam stuff. So thank you guys so much. I'm so blessed to do this. I love you guys. I'm so grateful you guys are enjoying this absolutely chaotic content, and I will see you all for the next reaction. I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys!